What? Did I say better sex? My mom and my grandma had obesity and high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, but I don't have any of those things. So why did they have it and I don't? It's in my genetics, my bloodline, so that means I've got to have it. Here's the difference between me and them. I spend my time differently than they did. I don't eat all the high fatty foods and all the high fructose corn syrup and all those things like that. And I actually get off the couch a few hours at a time and get some physical activity in my day. I take care of myself. I just spend my time differently. Wow, you work out? That's not my words. I can't remember her name, but a dietitian I met who's like in her 40s and she's going on to her 50s here soon. And her entire upline within her genealogy has got the diabetes, the obesity, and all those other related chronic conditions from their lifestyle choices. So if you think that just because you might have a mom and a grandma who was obese and had problems that stem from obesity and being unhealthy, contrary to popular belief out there, it doesn't mean that you're going to get it. It means you're going to get it if you don't do anything and be proactive and get involved in your own life and off the sidelines and actually onto the playing field and quit being a spectator to your own life. You can actually control that with a large degree of control to not get those things, even if it runs in your family. Isn't that something? I think that's pretty incredible. Just like this nutritionist, I can't remember her name, but I suck with names. Okay, you suck with names, so move on. Good grief. I've had it. Just like she demonstrated and so many other people demonstrate. All it means, if it's in your bloodline, obesity, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, or any other chronic disease, all it means is that you have a higher propensity of getting those things if you don't take care. So as you see, as it turns out, that's all the more reason to take care, so you have that much larger degree of control. Instead of wimping out and being a little whiny little crybaby saying, oh, it runs in the family, I'm just going to do what I want, and what will be will be. No. It's the moral cowardice way to go about it, unless you just don't know. But now you know, so there are no excuses. I'm taking those excuses away. Unless you're just okay with getting those things. I mean, that's cool if you are. Yeah, getting sick and cancer is cool. But you probably aren't, so I figure you should at least know about it so that you know that you're empowered to do something, so that you don't have to get all those health problems that can just totally devastate your life and seriously emotionally impact the people around you that care about you, who might be watching you rot to death. And there's a lot of people out there watching loved ones rot to death. In fact, most of them are also rotting to death. And then there's the people like me, like the minority, that actually wants to take care, eat right every day, and do the physical work, exercise, and just really take care. And then we watch other people around us who aren't doing those things, who are dying of 1, 2, 3, 4 chronic illnesses, just rotting to death. Man, it sucks to witness all that stuff, but it happens a lot. 8 out of 10 people die as a result of lifestyle choices from chronic diseases from the lifestyle choices that they make. So here's what you do about it. Just like I alluded to just a minute ago, don't be a whiny little crybaby. Just make the lifestyle choice change that you need to make. Now there's going to be some discomforture, some upset, because you're going to have to change something about your life. You might have to stop going to the fast food drive-thrus, and you might have to at least get off the couch for a half hour a day to get in some good old-fashioned all-American physical activity. But you know what? It's all that upset that it creates, because you're going to create some change in your life. It's going to get a lot easier once it forms into a solid habit. But at first, there's going to be some upset. Just don't quit your whining about it. Don't be a whiny little crybaby. Think about it. What's going to be worse? What's going to be more uncomfortable and more upsetting? Getting the chronic diseases, rotting to death, suffering till it kills you? Or is it going to be less comfortable if you just go through the discomfiture of change right now? Basically offsetting, delaying gratification, which, could be said that this culture that we live in is dying from an inability to delay gratification. We want the quick fix now, the instant hit, the instant gratification. Wow, I make it sound like we're addicted to bad food much the same way that drug addicts are addicted to drugs. Well, maybe we are. Even at the expense of our health, at the expense of our lives. If it's at the expense of our health, it's at the expense of our lives. And up to the point where we pass on, it's at the expense of living better. My goodness, don't you want to live? You got to eat the foods that heal you rather than kill you. You got to get in the physical activity that's going to help make you stronger, your bones stronger, give you some strength and mobility so that you can do things, and get the energy so that you've got the energy to go after what you really want, your dreams, and to just feel good every day and to sleep better and have better sex and whatever else that you want. Did I say better sex? Yeah, I said better sex. Even if it's solo, who cares?
I said sex.
You heard me. Take care of yourself. Don't be a whiny little baby about it. The upset that a lifestyle change is going to create is going to pale in comparison to the upset that a chronic disease is going to create, and for everyone else around you. Seriously, I'm not lying. Oh, it's the truth. Sometimes I just want to grab a hold of you and tell you to take care. Glad I got that out of my system. I'm going to go work out. Energy is up. I'll see you guys later.